Damn, is Game Pass really worth it? Check it out. Because like it says right here, Arcane Studios found the brand's Game Pass unsustainable and damaging. Now I think we all raised this question, man. How sustainable is a streaming service like a Game Pass, Netflix, Peacock, this, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. But with Microsoft buying up all these damn fucking studios and they putting all these games on Game Pass day one, are these studios really making that money back? Or is Microsoft really footing the bill and be like, look, are they paying these folks up front and then whatever else they make on the Game Pass, what they get on the back end? But let's go ahead and continue. Like it's saying right here in the first paragraph, it's no big secret that not everyone agrees with the Game Pass operating model. Historically, the service has come under fire for not doing as much for developers, especially smaller ones than everyone might at first assume. One prolific personality recently took to social media to point out how the Game Pass service isn't all it's cracked up to be. And that's what I understand. Like a lot of games that's like Doom or any game that's under Bethesda or Activision, a lot of those games will perform well under Game Pass because it's made by a well-known studio and those are basically well-known titles. But for smaller games like South of Midnight or I can't even think of anything goes right now that come out that's on a Game Pass, but any smaller titles, they really not gonna get much love because they pretty much not marketing them. They just on the Game Pass. Like I would give y'all the games like, yo, these are the games that come to the Game Pass, but Microsoft or Xbox not really doing anything to push those smaller games to the forefront. You understand what I'm saying? So because it is on the Game Pass, how are they really making money? So like it says right here in the second paragraph, the founder of Arcane Studios does not like Game Pass and he's not alone. He said, I think Game Pass is an unsustainable model and that has been increasingly damaging the industry for a decade, subsidized by Microsoft's infinite money, but at some point reality has to hit. I don't think Game Pass can coexist with other models that either kill everyone else or give up. So let's continue. Michael Dowse of Larian Studios has said, what happens when all that money runs out? It's the most vocal concern in my network and one of the main economic reasons people I know haven't shifted to his business model. The infinite money thing never made any sense. And we all know Microsoft does have infinite money. You understand what I'm saying? But at some point, if they're not making anything back, Microsoft is liable to kill these studios. You know what I'm saying? To kill these games just so that way they can make a profit. I mean, we're kind of seeing that right now. So for time, let me go ahead and read this real quick. The pair touched on cannibalization of sales, which is one of the concerns of Game Pass. If a developer or publisher launches a game exclusively on Game Pass, nobody technically pays for their game except for Microsoft paying to get it on the catalog. Dowse admitted that is a good thing for de-risking projects for smaller teams, but the buck stops there. And he was saying how Sony's lifecycle is more preferable. But that's what I was saying earlier. Microsoft has to do a better job to push these games to the forefront, to market them so people actually can play them and then eventually buy them. You understand what I'm saying? Because if not, they can get lost to the wayside and these teams will not make any money. The only ones that's really going to get a chance are the big title games. But you let me know in the comments, is the Xbox Game Pass really worth it?